Curtis and Son Funeral Home. The North Chapel on Highway 21 in Sylacauga, and the Childersburg Chapel on Highway 280 in Childersburg. Pre-need, at-need, funerals, burials, and cremation. Since the mid-70s, your Dignity Memorial Funeral Home providers, Curtis and Son Funeral Home. Pre-need, at-need, funerals, burials, and cremation. The North Chapel on Highway 21 in Sylacauga, the Childersburg Chapel on Highway 280 in Childersburg. Your Dignity Memorial Funeral Home provider is Curtis and Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg. Memorial service for Donnie Lewis Hurst will be today with a visitation from 11 until 1 at Curtis and Son North. Mr. Hurst was a veteran of the United States Air Force. In lieu of flowers, the family requests that potted plants or fruit trees to be planted as a living memorial at his home. Memorial service for Donnie Lewis Hurst will be today beginning at 11 o'clock at Curtis and Son Funeral Home, North Chapel. Danny E. Stone, age 77 of Wilsonville, died at his residence January 14th. Curtis and Son Funeral Home, Childersburg Chapel, announcing. Mr. Larry Palmer, age 79 of Harpersville, died January 13th. Curtis and Son Funeral Home, Childersburg Chapel, in charge of the arrangements. And Jack Gunnels, age 98 of Sylacauga, died January 14th at Sylacauga Health and Rehab. Curtis and Son Funeral Home, North Chapel, in charge of the arrangements. And Scarlett Gibbs died overnight at Coosa Valley Medical Center. Curtis and Son Funeral Home, North Chapel, will announce the funeral arrangements. Jackie Ann Harmon Payne, age 74 of Talladega, died Sunday, January the 11th. The family will announce a celebration of life ceremony for her at a later date. In lieu of flowers, the family asked that donation be made in memory to a local animal shelter. Ursery Funeral Home, Talladega, assisting the Payne family. Public viewing today for Jenny Jordan. That will be today at S.M. Goodson Funeral Home and Crematory in Talladega from 4 until 7. Celebration of Life on Saturday beginning at 11 o'clock from S.M. Goodson Funeral Home, 217 Coosa Street East, Talladega. Burial in the Robertson Chapel Cemetery, 2000 Church Road in Pell City. S.M. Goodson Funeral Home and Crematory, Talladega, directing. Ricky LaWayne Mickle, age 71, died January 14th. Family receiving friends at Ursery Funeral Home in Pell City Saturday, January 17th from 2 until 3. Funeral service at Ursery Funeral Home on Saturday at 3. Ursery Funeral Home, Pell City, assisting the family. And visitation for George Waldrop will be Saturday, January 24th from 10 a.m. until 11 a.m. from First United Methodist Church, 137 East Gay Street in Auburn. Funeral service to follow after the visitation at 11 a.m. from First United Methodist Church in Auburn, Alabama. Funeral service for Mrs. Jacqueline Albright Costilla, age 48, will be Monday, January 19th at 2 p.m. from the chapel of Radney Funeral Home in Alexander City, with Pastor Eli Argon officiating. Burial in the Hillview Memorial Park. The family receiving friends Monday, 1 p.m. to 1:45 at Radney Funeral Home, Alexander City, directing. Memorial service for Mrs. Judy Latimer Turner, age 82 of Alexander City, will be Sunday, January 18th at 3 p.m. at Alexander City Methodist Church, with Reverend Ron Turner and Reverend Ronnie Palmer officiating. Mrs. Turner, age 82, died Tuesday at Grandview Medical Center in Birmingham. Radney Funeral Home, Alexander City, directing. Nancy Elaine Cluck, age 86, died January 10th. Visitation is today from Evergreen Church from 11 until 1, followed by a funeral ceremony at 1 with Pastor Rick Cluck and Pastor Johnny Jones officiating. Burial in the Evergreen Cemetery. Urshley Funeral Home in charge of the arrangements. Byron E. Kilpatrick died January the 8th. And graveside service here in Sylacauga on Monday, January 19th at Marble Valley Cemetery. That's Marble Valley Road and Coosa County Road 56 in Sylacauga. Brother Joe Count officiating. Radley Smith Funeral Home in Sylacauga with the local arrangements. Mrs. Lucille Matthews, age 100, died January 13th. Terry's Metropolitan Mortuary will announce the funeral arrangements. Mr. Jesse Willis, age 73 of Alpine, died January 14th. Terry's Metropolitan Mortuary in Talladega will release the funeral arrangements at a later date. Graveside service for Virginia Lee Danford, age 82, is today at 2 o'clock from Hillview Memorial Park in Alexander City. Family receiving friends from 1 until 1:45 at the funeral home, Radney Funeral Home, Alexander City directing. Public viewing for Maxine Green is today from 3 till 7 o'clock at S.M. Goodson Funeral Home in Talladega. Celebration of Life on Saturday, beginning at 2:30 from S.M. Goodson Funeral Home, 217 Coosa Street East, Talladega. Burial in the Mount Zion Baptist Church Cemetery in Cropwell. That's 50 Mount Zion Road in Cropwell, Alabama. S.M. Goodson Funeral Home directing. S.M. Goodson Funeral Home directing the funeral service for Gail Millender as well. Public viewing is today, 3 till 7 o'clock at the funeral home. Celebration of Life on Saturday at New Hope Methodist Church in Talladega, with burial in the Kelly Springs Memorial Gardens at 351 Curry Station Road in Munford. S.M. Goodson Funeral Home Crematory directing. Funeral service for Margaret Frances Jackson will be January 17th from visitation from noon until 2 at Radley Smith Funeral Home. Memorial service to follow at 2 in the chapel of Radley Smith Funeral Home directing. Graveside service for Tanisha L. Lee, age 41 of Lincoln, will be this morning at 11 o'clock from Blue Eye Cemetery in Lincoln, with Pastor Nathan Pascal officiating. Urshley Funeral Home, Pell City, in charge of the arrangements. Ms. Lee died January the 11th. Memorial service for Stacy Dickinson Eccles will be Saturday, January 17th at Creekside Christian Church at 2 o'clock with visitation from 1 until 2. In lieu of flowers, you may make donation to Toys for Kids or the Jimmy Hale Mission. Urshley Funeral Home, Pell City directing. And Fred Donald Miller, age 92 of Hanover, died Tuesday, January the 6th. A short memorial and graveside service for military honors will be held at noon on Sunday, January 18th at Andrews Chapel Methodist Church. And the interment in the Hanover Memorial Cemetery, Coosa County Road 49 in Hanover. Radley Smith Funeral Home with the local arrangements. This obituary report this morning brought to you by Curtis & Son Funeral Home,